Hello, hello. Welcome to the Tiakum Show. And earlier I was talking about how healthcare would how if we had universal healthcare, it would completely probably wreck or not wreck, but it would change the way we look at the United States right now. One, oh, and hold on, before I go any further, I just want to let you know that these are my opinions and my opinions only. And if we are like minded, thank you for being here. If you see me more than once, maybe you should follow me, like the heart and save, and do all those good things. But also, once again, these are also my opinions. Everyone has one, just like an asshole. So don't be one, an asshole. Anyway, so the reason why I believe that the United States would change from Big Back America is we can look at the other examples, such as um, England, France, by their ingredients list. When we go eat their fast food, when Americans go overseas, they're like, oh, let's have a McDonald's burger. And their shit is completely different. Oh, let's have a Subway. Bread is actually bread. Like the bread that our Subway sells is made from some of the stuff that on yoga mats, some of the ingredients that yoga mats, you know what I mean? It would completely change our food. You know why? Because we wouldn't be selling drinks that has 186 grams of sugar. Thank you, Dunkin' Donuts or Crumble Cookie. We wouldn't be having drinks that sugary if we had to foot the bill for diabetes. We wouldn't be as big back if we had to foot the bill for cholesterol. You get what I'm saying? Like, we would have like the FDA would actually have to work. If a lot of y'all don't know, the FDA only actually works when there has been a complaint filed. So when they're saying, I'm sorry, the airplane is rude. So when they say that this has been FDA approved, it really doesn't mean nothing. Yeah, anything can almost get approved by the FDA. Half of the food that we eat that is not good for us is approved by the FDA. The only time the FDA steps in is when there has been multiple complaints. Hell, half of the FDA works for different companies so they can know how to write a paper so they can submit it to the FDA so they don't have prolonged testing. A lot of these lobbyists that lobby for food or anything like that would be shut down because no country wants to pay for the monster they create. So we wouldn't have sugary drinks. We wouldn't have whatever. And also, people forget that even in England, even though they're in jolly old England and they do have universal health care, they also do have private pay. And I think that's what a lot of people forget, that we just because we have universal health care doesn't mean that we still won't have private pay. That's just be an extra perk, an extra bonus. Like, yeah, we can use, if you fall on hard times or if you're older, you don't have to worry about footing that bill because the government's paying for it. It's almost like now when you have to wait and you get on Medicaid and Medicare, da 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 da. But they don't have to worry about it not being there because everyone pays into it and everyone can use it. And only if at that time that you want to use your private pay, you can go ahead. And I'm not saying that universal health care is the answer to all. I'm not saying that, but it's an answer to a lot. A lot. Like maybe portion sizes. You know, like when they came over for FIFA, everyone was like, oh my God, ranch. Why don't they sell ranch in other countries? It must be something in it that they can't get through their FDA. They're high stringent. There's like so many drugs that won't get approved in Europe there because they have a higher level of integrity or a higher level of background checks or whatever they do on their drugs. And like us, we are always worried about money in the United States. And, you know, I need to stop saying we as a collective, some Americans, because not all Americans are worried about the bottom dollar. Some Americans just want to make sure they can put their head somewhere at the end of the night. But yes, I believe that if we got universal health care, a lot of things would change. Like how we look at obesity would change. It would no longer be like, oh, you're fat, and people would actually realize that everyone fat is not just because they ate a lot. They would realize that, oh my God, there's more genetics. And they would have more eating programs, more exercise, things like that. Things like that open for everybody. It's just a thought. It's just in my brain. But what do you think? Do you think that if America ever adopted universal health care, that things would change in the healthcare system, that things would change in the industry, things would change with food? Would we be more conscious because now that would everyone have like a sigh of relief? Because when you go to work, it would be an option. Like, you would not have to take a private pay. You can actually save some of that $200 every check. I don't know how much you pay for insurance, but for two people, it's like about $100-something each. And you wouldn't have to pay for that because you can say, well, I can do private if I want. But hell, what's wrong with the Queen's insurance? I don't know. But thank you for listening to my rant. If you think the same, or if you think different, if you want to battle or combat or say something, put it down below. If not, like those little hearts. And like I said, if you see me more than once, that means we're meant to be together. So just follow me for more unhinged information.